is here. Coffee Radio, the all-around radio station for breaking news, politics, spiced up with the best African music, most desired entertainment shows, and much more. Whatever your needs are, weather, entertainment, news, or music, Coffee Radio has got you covered. Join us today on TuneIn, modern-ghana.com, or coffee-online.com. Coffee Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad.
All right, that was here for Memo Makwaba. Me this mpomo eye. I decided say me this ankomo because minya a lot of requests. Say me this ankomo. There are people who really need one-on-one with Dr. Nin Ewo America na washede suya ako school na mema ono ankasa akyerɛ me ne way kakra na yedi nkomo about this thorny issue. I call it nkomo bia yeni nkomo bia yeni we kura no obi be hwɛ abon se bia hye na so no wotie ana se no awia no ho ankɔhye wankɔ na wodi ho nkomo ene se empamu agro ne titru based on doctor research and research ahodo a abetodwa say when you stay utna awomu bebre affect umpamu agro. And some of the underlying reasons ni bi akwaye bebre. You say yeduane yedi eka ho ebi. And then some other factors. Ene ye ba bedi ho enkomo ene. And inti ubetumi adjoin yen ewo Facebook and say YouTube. Hobiano o join yen you can be part of enkomo a ye ba bedi CCA. Na o join yen na afei ubetumi afre WhatsApp call. Number na mede atoso no mesan abobo bio save number na to na +233 5492112333 Kofi TV and Kofi Radio yen WhatsApp line now we name that and save us a number away because it is a number between your passing information every time to us. At the same time, no ye didn't come no, that is the number between a friend and WhatsApp call also na fi yeti o contribution. Dr. Nin, many kind amwa kwaba.
Yo, mini am Sajo Subio. That's the seven was having me.
Yeah. Mpomboko, the Juma Munsuboko.
Was rather Roma Bibia call.
All right. Yeah, that's it. I was in 40, said them a kind, straight away. Mahunu, more comments, AB. This one, sharing our YouTube, Eric Kofi Beko, was you are welcome. And I say, Mahunu say, this other person, Lawrence Kukua, say, champion man, I salute you, big boss, Medasipi. And then Lydia say, good to see you. Thank God for you. Okay, or share or Facebook, Medasi. And then I see Facebook viewers now, Apia Bismarck, and so Suja was here call. Then on YouTube, I see Tete Emmanuel, I say, I'm watching you from Kuwait City, Medasi. Brakofi, I miss you on Facebook, and if we, a year ho, Steph, a year, and what do you know by? Was it, hey, Mr. Kofi, Christian Asante, YouTube. I say, I see you again, Apia Bismarck. Okay, good to see you again. May I say, I know sharing our Facebook. What's and both Facebook and YouTube and wherever you are watching us from, your comments, we will see them, we will read some of them will just keep popping on the screen. Comment questions, maybe we'll habit media for her. At the same time, I say be lines and so amount. Now wait to me. Actually, what dream. I was we say watching from Choco, Jonathan, may I say, wherever you are watching us from, that's say why joining. I said me kind, very straight to the point and come on anybody. And he said, Drew, I will just let you know time I'll be to me afraid on may an audio call just for anonymity sake. Come away na yan come be a yes and come video calls, but and yan come and you can tell us your story, you can share your story with us. Doctor Ebesha Abuao. Abra unyi wenim. I will not even ask your name. Open now no problem. Obe to me abodi but odin no problem. But share your story with us. Upon Edmond say a brochure doesn't make man weak. It is rather most Africans chasing money to build huge houses back home to impress people. My mention is for dog. A brochure doesn't make man weak. Can that be something you bet me a share here from Intio?
I'm saying you didn't come last week or last week about Niamani Bebre. But one of the things and I say the dynamics is different. Baby, I want into and I'm saying certain things can happen now. But in Pemagra, and yeah, give back open a course. Low T.
Low testosterone.
On any member hormone and my on number about you say if we on a number of higher fen. On embasso the estrogen. Member war estrogen back a crabby, embasso testosterone also a crabby. The member the more in terms of testosterone, estrogen low, and the opposite is true for Emma. Now, besides no vascular system, baby a mujan and namno also play a vital role. Now, most of the time, for most, we are deficient in vitamin D. Okay. Now we are deficient in vitamin D. I can find how we breathe edeba. My YouTube channel, I'm talking about vitamin D and the blood glucose. Say sunlight, a has the ability to improve where a friend is saying blood glucose. It's a repetibium. If we are sunlight, metabolize glucose. I have a special video on it on YouTube. I'm talking awesome. And he said, if you are absolutely. So let's assume, say, if you don't have enough aviano to metabolize your blood glucose, and that's what high levels of blood glucose. So what happens? And I said, anytime a glucose cholesterol, a friend is we sugar cholesterol, okay, and in return, or insulin so cholesterol. So it will bring your T levels down and it can affect your sexual function.
Okay. What kind of for testosterone? Yes.
Okay. Just that dynamics alone will give you problems. Okay. And of course, most of the time, yes, I want into okay. And most of us, no sugar shisha no Ghana, but then I'm so name you more carbon a metabolize glucose. And for that reason, ne sugar problem until say or be America and that's copy Canada. And that's
but sugar problem, yeah, okay. And no ne sebia blue a saying.
Okay. Say vascular system be a mojan and namano. I'm saying me boss last week.
Yes,
you're free be nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is produced in baby amoja and nam. It is sugar and nam a vascular system. It is our production is impaired. Sugar and casasura, anytime we be a sugar was there's going to be a corresponding rise in testosterone, in insulin. Insulin causes now testosterone basura. And into that most diabetics, not only say tea and I said the amount of a formula. Almost also deficiency in the vascular system, nitric oxide, oxygen flow, it drove it to say Viagra. What it does, and say a concentrated nitric oxide when it doesn't give you extra nitric oxide, but a nitric oxide every pay you to me a function. And in Tina, a nippany buha, a bomb Viagra, no. Erection, what it means in a say or more testosterone our form, but we're concentrating in nitric oxide and a flow and I concentrated so that's what it is. Yes, sugar problem, you are going to damage your vascular system, and into most diabetics, almost our issue.
Metia was me, not just say, Ubetumi and Madru, Ama, Obama, now, but now, no.
Yes.
Okay. Dono, so I don't see another thing.
Yes. And and last night, I say, so sugar no was so, that's our testosterone no form. The decrease will libido no. Into Viagra, and nipa be brewa, or moko Viagra no, or koya or catching a doctor, and I try Viagra and answer Cialis Naman. Yes, or no more being erection, all right, but a condom papa and there anyhow. So those are two different things that has to be addressed from a holistic perspective, said the humanity. So one yen is ana debris, nipan bebreno, or more high friends hypertensive and diabetics are yatros and renamo, yet they are not able to have edge no most 18, 20, 25 on there is because the T levels are down and they are not addressing it.
Interesting. And come on, ye di safi no aka yen ho a said me kan ye no. Very soon, mema on number na wetumi adjoin yen. Doc, mami, how do you come by some of these problems or for come? Is it to say mo center how for bar it becomes a one tenor a re okay ewo o for no how to trua wo mo de bedam ewo US ho. Now is it only before and as our brofonso or this same problem yeah can
yo me that's be minia the thing is a problem and nipa bebre no enye e before nko. Now you will see that in omo diet predominantly carbohydrates and of course sedentary lifestyle. So many things are factors, but idea ye hu pa enti na em say kamia kwa say de bi ye di nkomo a na nkomo no akwa center ho because even though in your center ha no pharmacy ni functional medicine clinic no we spend most time dealing with metabolic issues more than functional. Because of functional, so the last night you get into the root of the problem. But most people, has to do with metabolic in nature, and you're spending more time talking about this because no blood pressure. After the last interview, cause was centered around hypertension, diabetes, erectile dysfunction, prostate issues. Sanyamafo was the most cause
science should be top.
Your last interview and after your last interviews, cause hypertensive or diabetic. Any member issue, mostly a minor issue there has to do with diabetes, but the member most has to do with erectile dysfunction, has to do with things fat and permagrowth, prostate related issue. And I'm saying touching on it in pieces the last time but then has to do with metabolic health. I come here say you send but if you go beyond that, but nipan bebre just by virtue of the diet and in so approach as a how the bar.
Okay. I was on phone many Dr. AD and Komono. You be fan on general lines, but said me kind or specific bia obepe se yene doctor bedi ho enkomo a yegusu ya obetumi adjoin yen ene no my SMS no more interactive abra or join in. That is why I did it live. I could have just recorded and posted, but sebe ya obetumi a participate enti ena my NSR enti no number obetumi adjoin yen WhatsApp audio call. Mempe video, just do audio so that open a memo within crowd my edin fufrobi +233 54 92 11233 +233 54 92 11233 and no a number ubetumi adjoin WhatsApp call na fe webisa question specifically and I say what contribute to nkomo a yedie. Doc, mama share obi last time after enkomo no edi ye no bi ka kire me say nsem no a wo ka no no krepa no enti ase why it is so. What the kan kire say awia no eka ho. And then on diet aduane ya na edi ne wo Ghana ye no a na ye aba ha yedi. But you realize Ghana the person was okay, but according to mono ayede. What changed?
Definitely sedentary lifestyle and I'm saying many gentlemen be man penny be by many didn't come on. Now me catch any say of course animal way Ghana na yedi on na yedi hundreds in any animal. But why is it changing? A lot of things factors. In your na namudi na the same view. So by and the same biome because chemicals woman estrogenic. I'm saying last time I make say so what to idea let's say the chemical afra and I say the chemical one of the things that happen is so chemicals so not to say pesticide now you do google so no estrogenic into we a bear man as who could be idea in your organic you get estrogen in your system, excess estrogen. And it will predispose you to sugar problems. It will predispose you to hormonal problems. Remember, OT now kosoro because young friends say OT, medical some OT level, no, because I say you have to be 4 times, and now we near 1 estrogen. And that's how could DBB estrogenic man be 2 now affect remember yon kakra until we reach the no. She's the most successful woman, but feel she. And those are some of the things. Into the diet, she say, and you be as a chemicals, I also say, yen and Namim and 1990, that's animal anyhow. She said, never be every day you introduce Nema. And those are the things that are your problem. And Machina, and I'm sure we be TV so. And I'll be a grocery store shop do America. Now, Nema is banned in Europe, but has say no ewa. Now, unim de na sa unim ade we look for. O de o told me so about America, you are eating good, and so now those some of these things are estrogenic, they are carcinogenic, and it can give you problems. And those are some of the things that I never won't do. And besides that, sedentary lifestyle. Said the Abriana, Aquinian Bassay American. Me work on a car, but I say me work car. If I'm working 12 hours every day. Into Sanya man also will affect you. And the research also say it does not matter. Age any baby are free in this audience. If free age 30 you kono or muscle first na your muscular pass. Say no, I have flabby crack into unyin no na o muscles no a weni. Nti sending a advice say you be increase your muscles any idea no.
Okay, my man has hello. Hello. Caller, I think say free +27 there be I can't simple. Hello. What's up free? I don't know why you. Yes, hello. May try to get you. Hello. Quite unfortunate. Over to me, assign I try. But look at Abdul Razak. Was say this issue. Anytime I get to Ghana, I see some difference in me. Not just say Odru Ghana na sesa, but say Oha. Hello? Nipa, I try, but look at. Hello, caller, me turn town. Yes, we didn't be out. Hey, Mr. Memoding, Mr. Memtio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm from Germany.
Okay, but Memoding, now wait to me, I free, I can watch a Mentio.
About Tomati. If I said, I will follow more. And Sandy, I say, a Joshua. I have said move Jano.
Okay.
Aha. Kakra bi etabe gu. Mfa nse me to ho. Kakra.
Okay.
Yeah, etabe gu mo to ho kakra. Ekwa ahwa na aba. Okwa na aba. Me ni ntia sad na happen. Is the doctor bitimi actually Musa.
Yo, did you kind of one of the things that I say me just say be a watch check and answer won't check it. Most of the time, in mainstream medicine, because the mainstream medicine, make a conventional medicine. Yeah, happens.
Me walk panye, but yeah, do any bino.
But you're doing very good. Most of the time, what happens, and I say, on Sana, they will run the basic panel, and of course, na throw it will be a steroid, and I say, you feel this a allergies are obetro allergy drama, or feel this be a more steroid. Typically, no, we don't get to do more work. But I did can say, Ubi Biana.
Just a minute, my dog can use my sense. Into your dog.
Ubi Biana, Obenya skin condition. I find it's an issue that is happening within the body, specifically with the gut. In functional medicine, no. Ubibia work, skin issue here. Your skin is a reflection of what is happening inside your body. Into Ubia or what skin issue, say eczema, psoriasis, a gut-related issue that has to be treated at that level. Unfortunately, in mainstream medicine, that's not what happens. Trust the amount into a corner.
He has a cleansing body, right?
here say ubenya obi a ote ase na waye ne sa because enye obi bia na be ye sa de no.
Okay.
Nti
Straight your answers no very short. We am do number na beto so that obi opɛ a longer explanation no bet me join now. Hello? Oh, call now. Yes, hello.
Hello, brother.
Yes, we didn't memo. Sorry, I come on. Mentio.
Okay, brother. Me question me person me busa say me wo Ghana no. Me no waka sabda time na oni who sister maybe as na mo ye birthday ya me come issue about my wo ihu asem no. Me person me busa say wadwuma wo ye ne adwuma e ma wo gina ho che a unyinsen from obra na like is it possible say won't me fa nyinsen temana.
Okay, enyina ho che won. Okay, me da sepa doc enyina ho che. What say osusu say bia.
I'm say eba awo mu nsem a lot of things a driver sa de no enye engyina ho che obi wo ho a owo issue. Nti especially Chrome has say the moment obefa fro na pe no you put it on bed rest me hu sa de ne bebre. Nti obi bia de no obi a case ne different. Me woni pa bebre ho a na mo pa wo omo call fertility places bebre anye ye. But na the problem no was within omo blood work na you work as bibia you fine and so na bibia anye fine. Ono na ma a difference kakra from what we do no among other things because say ebi wo ha thyroid say ya dey akotene awo most fertility cases but in mainstream medicine so kwa if you be TSH ono no mbeye no my T3 no my T4 so person who dey ekoso nyina you have to do something we call complete thyroid panel ono be sure nebuma bebre we were cases me who is obi or the baba say bia awo no atochema na say or brain say but obehwe no akọ fertility clinic bia but sa test no yenye by the time abakọ test no ebia no bakọ ni hwe na akọ enimu bia 10 years later and so bakọ no no owo issue thyroid.
Yeah. Okay, that means there could be other factors. Medas, my fa call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Within me say me modin kra. Mintio.
Because free US, but my question is say mean to me and that my friend is say me was no problem. Mean to me that cry. It say me that cry no just 1 hour no be nyaneme. Let me tear the machine twice. You see BBN was so mean to me. Just I know me tini many. To me say doctor tell me and no answer.
Okay.
I say I'm saying
doc quickly no a bit more send me moment me friend no the break of me my case is serious so what's your name there who oba no yes wo be kono na ejemu and when I was in Ghana it wasn't like this so mate I'll find out but Ofreya and probably meet me be further questions on that and monso more sure comment section say what more per WhatsApp number no within here then Kofi Dixon Kofi number na was screen is no +233 54 92 11233 obetumi afre WhatsApp call no nti na that screen so no obetumi afre na webisa or question directly answer na doc be yi ano no mamemfa doc number na ma answer na orefi ebia na o specific one thing na doc ya manage ho say oh yeah, it doesn't matter baby or na opese ohunu or lab into a specific lab tester say oh yeah na was send the idea but based on that na with me about nipa no a o free UAE hono a number +2 no +27 obetumi afa WhatsApp line no uni US into the 001 bedikan 571 300 5039 and answer 001 703 670 3640. Yes, wait to me. I understand with the specific questions be at the ama doctor. Na wait me. But who are USD? I'll be to me a friend who almost center. Na only woman could di encomo for details near me be out here. Doc, I have a ya no mama na memfa Texas in so.
Okay, into with a warning dear no. Into a nya dear bako, into say when you be a set debits what holistic practice na because see a share if you be AMH or no a year about egg reserves in the idea no. One thing say in mainstream medicine, say AMH no say well former now your rules and your bit to me but in pain to me just that a lot of work has to be done. Into a nya dear bako and yin na honum ko bi or be a case different to go bit me till the 12 month and so into be a case near different. So you need an expert or analyze or new man say, okay, this is what may be driving the issue, and therefore we have to treat it from that angle. And you're not alone, it's a lot of factors in mainstream medicine with my case just because the right things were not done.
Oh, okay. Pacho, bisa question maybe your mama. Bisa question no doc with you.
All right. So question is that first not the natural food natural food as in fruit and vegetables near there.
Okay.
But you know, as must switch it to the junk food near there.
What switch it to junk food? According to myself. Okay.
You know, because I don't know. And to me, did you make the KCB and I think that one then for that to make the one because as compared to first man and natural food, now things are more than also but this year and there, more than was a pastor as well.
Okay, junk food. First now the natural. So say there, what's which you call junk food? Not just a word me as because of baby or sisi akwentumo. Like I say, I want also never know. Okay. All right. Yo, medase for your question. Doc be ya no. I say obi say question please the number again. Number na was screen no eso no me the amount full screen say be ya obetumi ehuni ye. Dapa Josephine. Dapa number na ye +233 54 92 11 233. Eno any number no obetumi afre ebisa o specific question no. Just take a screenshot. So here, take a screenshot now. Wait to me, Abo boss abia too fast at the mawa. Na wait to me adjourn. And I said doc number and so now opa and the abra yedin komoya no and that's no. Ti ube to me. Actually, doc, my memory the question you are the basis here.
Yo, me that's it. I'm say your kind of no answer question or say first no the D is say on the D. So junk food in ultra processed foods. Inti sa ultra processed foods nyina na wo hwe ho a so why chemistry pen no bo hu say niam wo mu nyina no bo hu chemical terms wo aduane bia wo hu chemical terms wo mu no enye aduane it means say they belong to the lab and not your stomach and that's your body inti ono sa no they go inside the body and cause hormonal issues, estrogenic being the primary one among other things. And yes, so with this annual money there, you are setting yourself up for metabolic chaos because with time, you know, so the about more sugar problem, about more hypertension, about more other hormonal problems, now they help be bro. And you can say ultra processed foods and answer processed foods and chemicals na idea nanka so why chemistry da no chemistry lab no sa anyima na wom say chemical names. So those are the things that is causing damage. The damage, they tend to be estrogenic in nature, spike your blood glucose and cause metabolic chaos. And yes, so anyone mama grown up form, and not just that, but some other problems. And keep in mind, anytime estrogenic or sugar near the end of insulin near the in our cancer if you do on sugar and insulin. This time, nipa be bringing your cancer. And then before answer member programs, let me know be can edim komo no be samis opeso who say and nama ye toton eyana and I say what to ton nama. And you know, a jano, and ne nam no a chemical interaction be on a carcinogen, a twin cancer near the body. Near ma, you see, yes, would junk food is better to abstain now, start working on your diet and making sure say we freeze animal mensa. Age no no bones are affect you. Like I said after the last interview, most men, mid-market said 90+ of the men, or I'm afraid, it was in that angle. Say, Bibreno, age, but Bibreno, interestingly, they were younger. And maybe some age in the it's part of the job to ask the age. Buha 65 in South for but Bibreno Crano, they were in their 40s, they were in their 30s, and they were complaining of those things. And it was our category now, and idea is we experiencing that problem. And the idea we have to look at what we are putting on our plate. Keep in mind, we are what we eat. In tea, so we did you and papa, it will reflect in your vascular system. Say ujina so and say that's by virtue of what you put in. And not just that.
Doctor number no na mistake. And then that green food one
I doctor number and that green food one and no I doc they are hino benya on term
you know Benjamin term the thing say back your WhatsApp line specifically for more out of the country but more American crowd no more use or not simply because I know say you to me trace back office line no say we miss calls me bring to me trace back into WhatsApp line is usually ideal.
So mental which one? 39 last and 40 last no.
571-300-5039.
Okay, the first one.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I have America code no for the kind. Now Sunday.
And 557
code near 00. Until my member number. My member number 001. What you know?
Can you get me your phone? I'm phone. What?
Coffee TV.
Okay,
Where is the other phone?
And if other phone, and I'm mobile number no MO.
Okay.
001.
001.
571.
571.
300.
300.
5039.
5039. Thank you very much.
All right. Also, yeah, that's it. And she said, I kind mostly Ayana, you didn't come on na you're supposed to, but today we decided, say, yenye emfa mamo generally, so that specific questions because obi to me a year no ewo enkoma yedi emu. Where's your Texas? Texas, the weather na yepa and inti abuano. I'm still ujiane naso den ene Kwame Amuras your Texas there and to say Dr. Baby I want was here fine pa who saying
no correct so basically or get exposed to more sunlight he's getting vitamin D and again with the sunlight and break it down with glucose in the and of course once your glucose levels are down it's going to reflect in your sexual prowess and intina I'm say last me make a reference we say about 6 p.m. in Yumre a comedo so who could eat 2 boiled eggs you see better sexual performance than so di among. And I said, I did be more sugar cholesterol. And that's because of that. Because the moment you skyrocket your blood glucose, testosterone goes down and insulin also goes up. It was sort of affected performance. And he said, who break you? So whether you're good, that's a sunlight, you're getting vitamin D, you're breaking down your glucose. Of course, automatically your glucose is down and you up your T levels. So that's what you see in T. Yes, it's playing a role by way of the weather.
And he also Adriana Ben answer say OD before.
You don't want to be able more sugar cholesterol. So be able to do carbohydrate no was for on say nipa bia yeguma hodo. Obi wo ha or you very insulin sensitive. Say the last American obi or you very muscular no. Or you insulin sensitive no. Odi aduane e starch kra na odi na pe. One your friends be 1 hour and 30 minutes later na be form. Into no say it doesn't affect his glucose much. But what was sedentary lifestyle be you pre-diabetic make say we funu so didi ana wo hram. No nyina sign say wo metabolic issue. In sa nipa no would sa mono and as would sa aduane high carb no pe no performance is going to be affected sexually because would sugar be cholesterol sugar cholesterol so insulin be cholesterol the T level na be more edge no so e form. Now keep in mind moja no said there has to be a vascular flow. Yes, moja no flow. So moja sugar no so moja no more is thick and there's less blood flow. It may affect your erection. Those are all factors that can affect animal.
Caller, mean to you.
Ayo, Obiamia, no. Connect me, Dr. Kasada. But on product in Bisu.
Okay.
Now, the question is, me wo ho a me bebda na me sugar no ye bia 120 something.
Okay.
And so bia me solid no na ekosoro.
Okay.
Me ni me doctor aka. And I'm doctor say sometimes obi wo ho a ya na ne diet sa.
Okay.
Ne diet sa nti better doctor cheche mu kakra.
Okay.
Because tell bia me koda bia 130 140. Me solid no na bia shoot kosoro kakra. Bia 150.
Okay.
Enti me ni me doctor kan no say ebi wo ho a obi wo ho dia bia na eye me na me da no solid ntem. Me koda 12 kwa betimi solid 5.
Okay. Good. Yes,
no.
Okay. Yes, I'm those we say no. And
yeah.
Dog back check Moses Yama. And that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yo. Dog. Or that. Na 60 no baby at that. One sort no. Na when
okay, yo. That's it. I'm say side way my come something. Side way or can your friend said dawn effect. And I said dawn phenomenon. It happened to be so you're diabetical, so when you're diabetical, you experience that. Me know you're diabetic, no. Or no never me who say diabetic and I say you're diabetic. Into mostly no obi no. Say after 8 a.m. they say check your blood sugar. Or so sorry in terms so checking at 5 a.m. I said the oka sorry now. Ebe from kakra but checking after 8 ebe soro because obi no oda the body no go through processes. Growth hormone beba, thyroid hormone beba, cortisol beba, eba be ye dwuma woni padue nim. Then the cortisol no will spill sugar no kakra. Cortisol no go down sugar na more energy for the morning. In TM said the first ever interview I mean we organ make I say my friend morning coffee into bibia will be. Inti but they said we are diabetic by virtue of so pancreas na nia ho de ntumi produce insulin nti. Sa na man happen we are pancreas no ntumi and get it the glucose out of the system into be so no pa na sugar no was soro. And intina make us say nipa ni bo ho almost start true green food consistently. Make us consistently because nipa ni brain nya consistent. Obedi or no ne other high carb nnuane make up consistently. Once for the first time no koda na adwena no sugar na be 90 and 80 once and yem show be to me frɛ or say me sugar no was me koda me no me dro so in be 1 week nti me so say me da ebe ko form. Obasoro no pa no obasoro na akosoro mum. No yes, that's the dawn effect. On the nature say we are diabetic. In this, we try say we are why you say we percent we reverse now put diabetes into remission. Now we hear the right things. Now a time will come. It be there 3 months. It be there 6 months. It be there 1 year. It be there 2 years. It be there different. Keep in mind, and son will be diabetic. It take about 10 to 15 years, and son will withdraw. Into be there different, but sad dawn effect is a reflection. What doctor say as no be a new be diabetic be will experience that. Unless say they are not checking it right. Into be experiences issue, no. And one of the ways and I have a specific video on it on my YouTube channel on YouTube. I talk about the sad dawn effect. And one of the ways I will to my and say, Uber statistics so person reversing the new be no person reversing. Most people know or more per se sugar near come, but near man account the sacrifice, which is going low carb and changing the things they are doing, they don't want to do it. So you can get that. But also you there what statistics will go low carbohydrate now. Who didn't tell by way of Sabia between 4 and 6 p.m. and you ran away the day. And sign you are I say you're very low in carbohydrate. Unkodi jollof rice 6 o'clock, and I say unkodi banku 6 o'clock. Those are the things. We understand consistently the body will start recognizing, hey, be a Mr. Usu for the first time, in 10 days in the DBA stay. I feel once one up numbers, only your friends the fasting glucose, said the DBA 140. Once I be maybe after a month or 2 months, and now I started register in the 110s. Be about 104. After the no to 90. On quite fast so at the reverse and as you put diabetes into remission, especially say be a good pancreatic function. Mechanism nipan bebreno or more diabetes they do level or more pancreas no more cell and I say output produce insulin out of sugar no crave into here will be our tisadi and I say now because meaning doctors bebre say the papa kai omoya sana and adwena koda so wo insulin na koda so wo insulin 100 units or so 200 units crown adwena anopano sorry because a physiological response insulin near do bia ntumi mbo you have to do it from a holistic perspective.
All right. Obia send a message we say maybe say is it the okay ne construction na menya ne yie papa o se aduro bi wo mo ho a ma ora ne pa na obi na ka kire no ena ma o ma e beto bi bre no na onom ye no hohoro ne yam nyina na aboa na pa na me se o da bi da wan de minim ye True Blue Tea alas na me ne doc din komo phone so na o ka ho asem apart from True Blue Tea hohoro we mu no mo different one bi so ho
yo minia the genesis said the wonim no your pharmacy no on its own and your work functional medicine practice no now you will know who do be brave natural. Okay. Now you want to your WhatsApp platforms no munya daily near my send them on chiro near be brave in really there mean to be can do the real until
WhatsApp platform no na yen hwe one for betumi abeka ho
na ono there so wo phrase obey inquiry na say bia omo friend then na de waka until send bibia na unsa be kan bi until bia wa afraid da bia no e wo sa platform so then you add you on so that you get the daily way until obi wo ha be friend bia mo Holland ade we me de ko hu me doctor 4 years ni 5 years ni dia no betu an ma me ya hwe ho drone dia ma obi wo so pese ya hwe na se patient na ye ne na kasa na hyehyɛ wo ho no say happy na omo ya blood work na ya nti ndro ne de ya hodo bebre ye free bibi SP cleanse be a month ago obi atobi ono no onom 7 capsules 3 times a day ehokuru ni padua no nyina nti minim which one but ndro ne de wo mo hodo bebre nti ye wasa ne ma bebre ho ye prescription medications awukita o prescription abeji and ye wo holistic natural supplement and vitamins e mo hodo bebre from solid companies betumi abo.
All right, hello.
Hello, Kofi. At the sign.
Nyame da so hira me. Aja yentio.
Mi chia doc so na we dia masam kakra mi pese. Bibisa doc ni se. Sisi Ghana sani o kan diabetes won asemi. Yenua ni nyina nso akoye te se ne a nka ni peme no na nka nsese ne na ese yedi. Enso no yentum twen ho mfi hui. Kanimdi akwa enimi saa ne science etuma improve saa no iti nka mo ntumi science si ntumi nka mo ho mbo mi nye bibia ebetumi ye de afra yenduane no te se bia banchi bode ba yire no ne ade na ebetumi abringe noma no eyi saa carbono dodo na efi what se ne nka insulin no ko mmoje mu a pancreas no produce eyi na ekọ mmoje ma etumi eyi sugar ni fi moje no de kwa cells no no iti ka omo so ntumi nye product bi anka ye be frɛ nuane na ka no so be press sugar no another carbon down a ka ye dia no so emema ya ho to kakra because ye no obi aka so na minja we di na mkodi na obe chirechire no me bi obetumi edi kura no so still omo se ya no kura no bu edi sike no ho ye wi a doc so kura no o product bi wo ha say boa papa na sa product no wo hwe ne bu no na do hwe Ghana sisi Ghana sika samia wo ya ye ni middle income earnings wo we san nuane ya wo Ghana wetin aton am price a wo betumi ato say wo pese wo boa Ghana fo a be da se bebre
yeah that say
that's me that say am say your kind no correct but I want say the abibia meka no me mainstream medicine person and son maybe be a functional medicine doctor and my title as an intervention pharmacist what I do no nyama meka no the average pharmacist enka ho asem and quite different it is nyama me tui another doctor bisuba betno said the meka nyina enye sa na tie we have disagreement in the mainstream medicine and that's what it is say uko o doctor wa based on the training the my friends and conventional medicine and as a traditional medicine say sugar oba ye more guidelines me no ka say mo busuani a em say ndra me de na yi send black coffee about okọ confanoche guidelines of the man omo say ni fufuo no omo body no ndo no nkwan kakra bi and this person is seriously diabetic you try na nine kra into these are some of the things still now no say obi wo cancer na so okọ here what your friend said metabolic therapy is based on a concept to be a friend say Warburg effect o doctor na say cancer yen ka wansa you be start with chemo no Felipe o ko pe no mo survive because you be say afi dey fa onko hospice but a kwan bebre we have to be open minded inti age ye nyina ye be ba ko a ananka bi ade wo kan possible make ka say obi wo a dietitian bi aka kire obi say anopa ondi oatmeal na imre ondi brown rice na we diabetic na we say animo na ebe how inti education mre na time will come and me gidi say neman be brebesa say from my understanding by 2050 about 80% of the world's population will be diabetic. A global issue. And ye na yenti asesa said ye in Canada you will feel send a body and a boano. And so see we are diabetic be the body pe then the sugar cholesterol. So let me say first no there's a lot of there's going to be disagreement respectfully but yen na ntena na me kasa abribia no de meka bia no me say wo de machine de so wo de maka glucometer ne sa anyoma na wo de check no de nyem na me toma na nyem so na me ye
odi a check he
odi a check
mami ntie kolai pajo mintie o
pajo de bibisa say possible say obi betumi stay away from carbohydrate completely. Nobody made chicken, vegetables, not soup. I'm saying this because remember within 37 years, where 1 year also did carbohydrate and no person be feeling okay. See,
omo can school man na
Debbie. Oh, so when you grow worry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whether I don't know where he got it from, but we stay away. We advice in saying couldn't kakran, but I say when you 1 year in October, yeah, say or come back kakran.
Okay.
But I'm not reduce if or a huge. I'm not perform so.
Okay.
It's in the doctor and say, is it good for him to continue like that? Because most people can be but
on person be phone sir and wa phone abros like wa phone abroso
yo me da say the ten say
the
efuna conform okay all right me da say
yes me da say the ten say you essential amino acid na je say sa niam no e say wudi ansa no sanka na you essential fatty acid you need essential carbohydrates. It means the body has innate ability to produce its own carbohydrate and as a glucose when it's needed.
Okay.
And yes, without eating carbohydrate and you survive. The problem is this. You are part of the brain, you're very addictive. Maybe a more condom, me condom drugs, and may addicted. So that place, that place, for glucose and as a carbohydrate, Inti se wabrabo no wo hyase with carbohydrates pe wo independence on ho bese.
Yeah. Addictive one.
Yes, very addictive.
Yeah, because I do ultimately you say me ni what did the person we did no. So I say wo me, I say we need it.
Yes. Inti say wo na say wo train ho to win yourself into a step process. And inti ne ba no will survive and survive very well. Obey as a matter of fact everything is going to be looking good. Ne ye no na ye din. The nti ne ye ne din say me ne wo no fried rice ene anwamu ene
say more banche body. Yeah.
Onu nti na ama na ye din ama ye no but ne kre wo ho a. And sa ne ma making enya ade a oba no so ye ne blood work no or the becherewa obaka say wow es na say ba. Into so open here, that's the smart way to go about things. And in Tina, I don't know, I never way in the coffee true green food and the buy said they be American because you can be brain, we walk around and not just low carb, we walk around just depending on their condition. You do not talk baby a diet carb you low, you become part of a chicken, you are a meeting, and once I the corner within 90 days, once you are getting the first step, we walk around to get it to complete remission. Because I mean, baby, hear me. When you have no yare, Okohun, the doctor, your money drew be a knife, any say. The moment I made the two carnivore diet, so it
carnivore, not just already number or did number one.
Yeah, or no quack, it change yare. The moment
that means my main question will be saying, the Nebane and the best until on
join
on.
Absolutely. Obi, and keep in mind, nipa ni eguma hodo. Inti yeah, no be ha okoya certain things will happen. But who here will be a guide because minim say will be a kind of immediately now or started say or building kidney stones. But on a transition period, one share we jai. But me was our space in there. I know how to guide you to get over it.
And it's simple. Say all shares, you person sound diet in that form. Fred doctor, the number no, and
absolutely.
So for first one on sending a WhatsApp, and our US are fresh. Second line or direct. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Yentio.
Hello.
Yentio. Sorry, my mom was Yentio.
Oh yes, she. Doctor ni me aframe. Veronica no. Na me de doctor and some okay no. Me ma testimony about it to support the organ. Say na me ya diabetic. So one day me koye lab. Yes, my blood sugar was through, my cholesterol was through, my blood pressure was through, just one time.
Wow.
And teacher said, the better two in row, so I may fanning in our own row. Till sir, coffee, why ye soon me tea, yeah, about 5 years ago, by me and Casampono.
Yeah.
Me and Pona just a meeting, I was so true green food, yeah, free mobile. Yeah, me say, I never any at banch yet, may you start your free. And yeah, me fine, yasem. But after me, she said, yeah, me bagana be di bears 1 year, more than 1 year. But after that, you know, me buy ye musa me dika crepe, penman should bring me check me sugar, no cost through. I am see there be was ye dear, if it's a phone, you mean to me, yeah, and auntie, and dear. Men enkope kofi ni pay achina men yanti emame fry ti me fry ya starting no na me ka se me pese me mu omo enuane omo wo to omo kire me na me select dia me pe enti after that no na me Dr. Besta to say, yeah, Kasana me catch and say, this is the situation. Me buy ya me koye. I know chi ana me didi akere me musa koso afi me ko doctor me koye. Tatini ase sugar na ra me kidney sim. Ti afi na afi me kese me suru. Enti yeah me ne doctor kasa eni ade. Adra doctor de me to so about sa kidney ade and me catch a doctor osima me nom. On me follow near ma no church me na. When me to cut long matters short now, me continue with near ma church this are true green food. Fufu ni benku do nukra ni asase na din because antisa me Ghana fufu a me nim ne sa me ka me benku a se de city na antisa. But ade no say wo nipa no ya de cancer they also did cancer wa dream and no health. Free say wo yes ade because wo pese unya ahoden. Ti say wo pese unya ahoden de get say me ana me ka ma say wo say wo bo katre ma say nuam. Was wa get ade no di na say enya with the crampo because draw new crampo ne yanom. And ti say wo di na say enya with the crampo because of health because time ya kan give you asem de afa na emu achi me. And teachers say me call solely true green food near ma omanopa obi atisa uza koko ani ade me so uza koko me pepa me ya me to me nom ani ade we chire me koko hu doctor. In fact na we say me ko hu doctor October but September na me ko hu doctor o ma me ko ye test asma doctor ka chere say hey dia wo ye no koso ye because a road or a drone or the mameno. A drone about 30 tablets here, $600 America has say. And so Dr. Kasema menum. Every month be a mekwajinsuna menum. Actually said doctor think was a menum 6 months, but within 3 months, just at the lab results in the chair doctor. Me sugar no A1C net tiap at tiaba 5.3. Make cholesterol nimpo di akọ low. Crampo just doctors me jai cholesterol because me am call doctor we say me jai because say me share what the normal should be. Me say baby abana fe misro because doctor ka kire me say So sugar na cholesterol, and one affect your cholesterol, and one affect blood pressure.
Okay.
So me check my blood pressure 110 something.
Yes,
And me as someone
BBI normal.
BBI normal.
Kofi
And
TV.
but the surprising is I say me catch them and so cramp on you say true green food na beje me catch.
Taste is developed. And you know, idea where dia no na ajo catch them and they true. Me true green food first time I me di na me hu so papa. I feel the we na say it's very true.
Now me see radio I mean just any day ya me dey but two as one say ababe my normal to me. And the way they me am a testimony in America. Say the doctor kano say ye na supem na say ye ndwen your health mo first in America no. Yeah, at the end, whatever it is, no. So I bust walk hospital, next year, true dress, I don't know. To say Ghana dialysis and then can move for years, Kakitwa. And so we taught green food, do Ghana, because any boarding. And so, ubet me a pesca where dialysis in the idea. Tidia me can't dear dance here. And doctor names I'm afraid, but me tea ya and I'm so away there was some joining. Let me to make a baby.
Why are they? Oh, Uncle frame the dance here on. Now, make us say, any yeah, Mom McCain. Or say, someone, I say, why are they? Why are they?
But I didn't say Ukraine phone them my phone. I said, "Many of
them
you
other I'm kind of some
chromo dear, so confused Ghana. When him Ghana dear, and yes, I can see a cracker, but at least I was said, or yeah, as anti for because you're already a man. Just say, why you here? But they said, me ban ema me ada we yare nam se hwe me ho ayedem papa me ho ayedem pa I say kasia na menya but menya ho ayedem papa because say we need carbohydrate na ama kasia but they say nyame adom ahoden de say me cancer conditions ni de yankopon nam doctor so ene kofi mo ayi me afiri mu enti nyame nhira mo pi
nyame nhira won so say utumi ebe share bebre no ano ubia no mbeka se asem no na kana no kro hello okay call 90 me and
yo Ragovi.
Yes, doc.
Just to add to
but before no a bit more I don't know say doctor number no Mr. When that screen so no enche you be end the live na kai 3 minutes na ya end the live no enti fa number no wenti yentimi amfa wa na bia o question yentimi anya no a na ma say obi kura wo UK made the question na to screen so where can I get some of the true green food? Direct all those questions to doctor. Who you can tell the 001 Bedikai. Now the 571 300 5039. Now they are twaso. It is 001 571 300 5039. Now when you know Eddie and Como. Doc, I feel twaso mami. Now so
I'm saying, yeah, mammy, I will say you I'm saying, Ophidia soon or tea and canna journey. As a matter of fact, Yabenya Yanko said you're not working na. Mikashi and Gwen Monyam said, Cassiani, the Onomaka once a minute video call and chair, I'm say, maybe last month or me who no none why effect. Because the minimum way, my friend WhatsApp profile picture, and I'm here now. Me who so why come on my friend said medical beauty. I said your kind, your crumuno, your pesa or your cassia, but not minimum say, obedus our level, no, because you see no crown. Menino was series of appointment, yen draw, but just by virtue of listening to me on my weekly radio program or friend or Tony New and baby and the number no one. And said the only diabetic on prescription a drubia. And it's something
not just a diabetes and pressure anyway, no. Yet me manage ma like obey normal because the brain if say they are
you will need pan be you will need pan be your line or so you will need pan be or more or 7 months 5 years 3 years or no me do that. And yes, or no me do that. The number is not form. If you walk around omo doctors na da ho tro edru no mo thinking say omo da ho
but omo no so no they are okay. That's hello
Maybe I shall myself be me question back could be me mami kasana mami kame koda kola.
Okay.
Etwa bi na se me gina ho na me ye adwuma na se me ti se kom de me kakra me hu ti me pu me sa wo ho ana aba ho ana ejai eno no de na ma ne basa because ya na me dream say bia me BP ni we me ko check so ya se me BP aye okay me sugar me de ben de be bibia aye okay but ho a me nim se ma men ana se kom kra nhye dem but me hu ti me pu me sa na me na akokom eno se me ti me didi ha ni wi a me ti me kra ahome ansa na ejai
okay
de na ma ne basa
Yo, auntie, the thing is, we test na who the alcohol because sometimes in the last week I'm say you can say and me can say sometimes we sugar no bit me that I catch her say we okay. Most of the time that's what happens. Doctor Baka say we need diabetes and so now we diabetes in the making. I didn't tell me kasa we sugar no bit me out from now we be a friend say high levels of insulin. Oh, the okay say we sugar no to me drop in 10 times so because insulin was so and say utie me yimre na say we experience saa nneoma na say we ma doctor na start or check be a friend say fasting insulin in addition to fasting glucose so which by only be a friend say C peptide no so nyeden enka
on contact on phone number no na share
yes.
tester on yen ma fa last call ye brena so na me your final words na yempon hello
Hello.
yes me nu ayentio
Hello, Bakovi.
yes mentio
Quick question is the person me busa doc say you find say you Norway and now say Alaska.
Okay.
Na no kwa na yenya sa sunlight na. Ye nyama na was here yen ye to me enya sa vitamin D ne other minerals no.
Okay.
No question person busa.
Very good question at this time because we're done is into our one day
I'm saying the first thing is we have diet in a year. Most of the time, vitamin D near the no or fish in Sanyamanim. Fish here, baby, I'll be to be a good source of vitamin D. Or nutriment you want to supplement. But one of the things and it's a bit more vitamin D, our form because of chronic consumption of carbohydrate. In the misobiba, no, and I said, me show be blood work. That's an vitamin D or form. Immediately, me who say sugar problem. Me say repeat it. So vitamin D will form a say insulin resistance because high levels of insulin. Keep in mind, vitamin D is made from cholesterol. Into affects our processes into more vitamin D echo form. Into that's that into say our problem now. Me supplement all right, but you want to do the things to correct it. Into what one no way, what Alaska no. Ubetuma supplement but when you say diet over age 30 now diet no predominantly carbohydrate or per se won't try say fix your diet because lower levels of insulin or vitamin D so by way of what you eat in the you more supplement you need to doctor you try vitamin D more and so to me and because you will range so won't do diet so count you have to factor all these things. Unfortunately, most doctors say and they are unable to address it. Low vitamin D so it may affect your immune system, an immune modulator, and you need vitamin D for good sexual function. Until you have to have somebody who understands it and who dynamics. And the blood work, and I said the American is not interpreted in isolation. I said they be an vitamin D was raw. So we share other things or even or lipid panel, be a friend triglycerides, be a friend HDL, or no bit more information. So no, even though no way in this animal when your sunlight, your diet is playing a big role. You need an expert like myself to be able to better interpret it for you.
And I was here for community what questions, maybe we say yensu metals and then akogugumui. How do we deal with it? Ghana ha abra yensu ne ye nyina ye polluted. Okay, mama, I say amen to the testimony. We are all in agreement and okay behind doctor. Okay. Mate. And that's it. I was for the simple and short and say yentumi nya or sono to akakadru. Yentumi wie ni nyina ene enti number no and it was screen so no petrol green food in be and I say ofra in fact ask them omo niam bebre ya mo ho dawro ewo afidie so niam bebre a lot of niam so depending on your condition ombe chew de ye ebi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ futuo ne jaiwe na ɛbɛboa wo ebi wɔ hɔ a you will need to change your diet ebi wɔ hɔ a minimum ebi obi a kyɛ sɛ ne cancer baabi a na aduru a doctor etimi a reverse no it tells you say functional medicine no anaasɛ ɛnyɛ ye sɛdeɛ yɛkɔ doctor kɔkɔ yɛ no wɔn style na wɔn use no ɛboa ɛgye nipa ɛnkwa paa nti take advantage na fa doc number no na yɛntimi ɛmoa doc finally final words.
Medase and to Obia Wotie Biano, ye Jumano Kobebia, and to anywhere in the US.
Yeah, no BBC so UK or better than you say
Bibiano
can I get through
with that? You know where you share. Okay. Na it me Yankopon for so Ediabo, Yamishiro Bibia.
Joe, yeah, that's it. Tiabusia for number on the wall screen so no. Further interrogation bia ne questions bia no a wobetumi at the afaho na 001-571 001-571-300-5039 a number ubetumi. Was say, can you tell us where to get True Green Food? Pacho, just contact the number. Why? Was Dr. Enin and Kofi TV. Many thanks for the educational program. Medasipi. All right. And I was for just call True Green Food. Omo True Blue Tea wɔ hɔ. Baako a mesi ɔnyɛ ntɛm wɔ hɔ ɛyɛ True Green Rice no. Ɛndeɛ nkɛ bɛgye pa ahun sɛ yɛ pɛ mo ya na edi a na wo hu sɛ substitute a. Enti last time na me bisa doc saa sɛ na de yɛ mo yi me pɛ mo yi ɔsi okay. Ɛmo ho di yɛ ne den. Me so yɛ na salad wɔ so na nam wɔ so na stew ɔsi okay. Ma ɛno no nɔɔso na ɛmo no nyɛ kakraa bi. Si okay. Nti na kese nye mo na mi di ne mo mi di salad ana mi di nam ana mo kakra bi that will equally help you. And you wait me afraid doc na when you know Eddie and come up.
Kofi TV.
This is not the normal content nibi, but mo pese eboa mo no mo tumi ene yen atwa don hwere baako. Yeda wase. So wo hwe wo YouTuber yeah, and the click a subscribe button no. Nearby live say Bribiana I send you notification na wait to me I join it na odo contribution at the aba. Yeah, the video be answer to her wait to me enya ne kane na wahwe. No man for di hun sekuru ana nkonkonsa. Wanke mwanye oh we he send the link ne mame. Click on the subscribe button sisi a our YouTube or subscribe no we are notification bell na one channel. Click here no so kan ho. Na fe bibia enne ye